If you ever find yourself driving through Highway 99 during a winter storm, don't stop at the old snowbound motel, because the guests you'll meet there have been dead for decades. And if they invite you to stay the night, you will never leave. January 12th, 2019, 9:43 p.m. A brutal blizzard crushes Northern California. The highway cameras caught something strange that night. A single car pulling into the snowbound motel, but no car ever left. The driver, a 32-year-old man named Alex Carter, was reported missing the next morning. His phone pinged only once from inside that motel, and then it went silent forever. The sheriff's department searched the entire highway. They found Alex's tire marks in the snow, leading into the motel parking lot, but there were no tire marks leading out. And the motel? Completely abandoned. Rusty locks, broken windows, no heat, no electricity. Yet officers swore they saw a glowing vacancy sign flickering in red, a sign that hasn't had power since 1994. Alex Carter was a data analyst from Sacramento. Workaholic, quiet, logical, the kind of man who believed everything had a scientific explanation. On that night, he was driving to Redding to interview a witness for an article he was writing about unsolved highway disappearances. Highway 99 was supposed to be a shortcut, but the storm turned the road into a white, endless void. Snow hammered the windshield. Wipers froze halfway. Cell service dropped to zero. The highway felt deserted. No other cars, no lights. Only the sound of harsh wind scraping across the vehicle like fingernails. Then, out of nowhere, a neon red glow appeared through the snowfall. A sign flickering weakly. Snowbound motel, vacancy. Alex blinked. That sign looked old, like something from the 70s. The red tubes buzzed faintly like a dying heartbeat. He didn't want to stop, but his fuel light was already flashing. With a deep breath, Alex turned toward the motel. The snowbound motel looked frozen in time. A row of dark wooden cabins, all identical, all silent. But what made Alex uncomfortable was the parking lot. There were other cars, 6 of them, completely buried in snow, like they hadn't moved in years. He stepped out, shivering instantly. No wind, no sound, just cold. The office door creaked open by itself. Inside, the air smelled of dust and old pine. A bell sat on the counter. Alex tapped it lightly. Ding! A voice creaked from the back room. Room 5 is ready. Alex froze. He hadn't asked for a room. He hadn't even seen anyone. The voice sounded old, dry, like it came from someone who hadn't spoken in years. Alex said, hello? I didn't... Room 5 is ready. More forceful this time. Against his better judgment, Alex took the key from the counter. Old metal, cold as ice, a tag hanging from it. 5. But the 5 looked hand-carved with a knife. Room 5 felt wrong the moment he entered. The air was stale. The walls had scratches. The window was frosted from the inside. There was an old rotary phone in the corner, completely disconnected, yet it rang the moment Alex shut the door. Ring, ring. Alex hesitated, then picked it up. A whisper. Don't lie on the bed. Click. Silence. Alex felt his skin crawl. Was this some sick joke? He turned to the bed anyway, exhausted. And then he saw something that froze his blood. The sheets were warm, freshly pressed, like someone had been sleeping there just moments earlier. But when he lifted the blanket, there were indentations, the shape of a body, but no one was there. He heard footsteps outside, slow, heavy, dragging. Alex peeked through the curtains. A man stood in the snow, tall, thin, face completely pale, almost glowing in the moonlight. His head slowly turned toward Alex, and he smiled. But the smile didn't look human, too wide, too stiff. He raised his hand and pointed to Alex's door and then whispered something Alex couldn't hear. More figures began appearing behind him. A woman in a torn blue dress, a child with no winter coat, an old man missing a shoe, all staring, all smiling, all wrong. Inside the motel dresser, Alex found a notebook. Yellow pages, water-stained. A name on the first page. Eleanor Briggs, 1984. He flipped through it. They won't let me leave. The snow buries everything except the dead. The man outside my room keeps smiling. Room 5 keeps calling my name. If anyone finds this, run before they welcome you. The last entry. If the phone rings tonight, don't answer. Alex dropped the diary because the phone began ringing again. Louder, faster, more desperate. Alex finally answered. This time, a panicked voice whispered, "You're not supposed to be here. They died in a blizzard in '94. All the guests, the owner, everyone. Highway 99 froze them in place. The storm repeats every year, trapping anyone who stops." Alex's breath quickened. He whispered, "Who are you?" The voice replied, "I am you, if you don't leave right now." Alex ran outside. The dead guests were closer now, too close. The pale man opened his mouth unnaturally wide, and a sound came out like metal scraping ice. Alex sprinted to his car, keys shaking, door frozen, hands numb. He managed to start the engine. The guests surrounded him, touching the windows with frostbitten hands. The pale man whispered, "Stay with us forever." Alex floored the gas. Tires spun, car slid, then traction. Alex exploded out of the parking lot. But when he checked his rearview mirror, the motel was gone. No sign, no cabins, no lights, just white, empty snow. The next morning, Highway Patrol discovered Alex's abandoned car. Door open, engine still warm, but Alex gone. All they found was a motel key engraved with the number 5 and fresh footprints in the snow leading toward the woods. Footprints that suddenly stopped mid-step. Locals say the snowbound motel doesn't exist on any map, but every winter, during the worst storm, drivers see a red neon sign flickering in the distance. Vacancy. And those who go inside, they check in, but they never check out.